This is absolutely embarrassing. Where do I even begin? So last night against the Detroit Pistons of all team, the 76ers blew it. They couldn't even beat the Detroit Pistons. 104-92 loss to the Detroit Pistons, who their best player on their team is rookie Cade Cunningham. And that's no disrespect to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's looking like a stud. He showed his potential to be a star for years to come. So that's no disrespect to him. But the point is, he's the best player they have on their team. And the Detroit Pistons are at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. This is the way it is. And this is the team we're supposed to beat. But instead, we came out there and laid an egg, and we couldn't even win against them. Then we got to go play the Hornets tomorrow afternoon. We can't even beat the Pistons. Not to mention, our bench got outscored 39-8, and Doc Rivers again, just being Doc. Here's what I'm going to say. Let's listen to what Doc Rivers had to say after the game. I'm not going to show the screen, but I can play the audio for you. So I'm going to play the audio and give you my thoughts.
They didn't get a lot of shots, in their defense. I think during that stretch, it was more James, than them. So, that's just a tough night. But you could see it coming from the first quarter.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. He was saying it was primarily James. And that was his response to being asked if the bench being outscored 38-9 had something to do with them losing. Now, James Harden, I know he does have his habit of not playing his best. I know last night wasn't his best performance, but you're really going to say that in response to your bench getting outscored 38-9 by the Detroit Pistons bench of all teams? That's your response there, Doc Rivers? And yet, this bench, this trash bench, just got outscored by the Detroit Pistons bench of all teams. And yet you're still not going to play Paul Reed or Isaiah Joe. At least give him a shot. Not saying those two guys are going to fix everything, but considering how trash your bench was last night against the Pistons, you might as well at least give those guys some playing time, which instead they gave those guys zero playing time. Zero. And, it's just a trend with Doc Rivers. His rotations throughout the years are horrible. I actually shared an article on Twitter yesterday. Link to my Twitter's in the description. I shared on Twitter about Terrence Mann, because now he's starting to have a breakout year for the Clippers this year, about how he didn't get anything with Doc Rivers. But now that Doc Rivers is no longer there, he's gotten more playing time, and now he's starting to make the most of it. So if you go to the link in my Twitter, you'll be able to check out that tweet. Shared the link for that MSN. Terrence Mann's mom speaks out about the Doc Rivers. Not the exact title of the article, but if you go through my Twitter, you'll know which one it is. Just remember Terrence Mann's mom. But then, back on subject. The point is, Doc Rivers has a history of doing horrible with rotations and not giving young guys that playing opportunity. I mean, he's given Paul Reed, Isaiah Joe 0 minutes last. They didn't play at all. I mean, considering the way our bench looked against the Pistons, they at least might as well give him a shot, because what's going on currently with our bench is not working. Okay, George Niang, I asked a poll question on a live stream a few weeks ago. Is he a sixth man of the year candidate? Most of you said no. Obviously, last night proved it. He is not a sixth man of the year candidate at all. And so does performance against the Bucks prove it. Don't let those couple threes he made at the end to keep it close fool you. He's no sixth man of the year. Korkmaz, he only got 5 minutes of playing time. They gave up on him. Just terrible. Danny Green played poorly. Just absolutely disgraceful right here. And trust me, this team is not winning a championship this year. It's not happening. Not the way they're playing against the Pistons. The only thing that happened last night is all hope for a championship dead. RIP. Sixers' hopes of 2022 NBA champions as of last night against Detroit Pistons. It was embarrassing. It's disgraceful. We're lucky we're still in the playoff mix. And that's all I'm really going to say about it. You guys can comment in the comment section. Let me know what you took away from last night's embarrassing game. Subscribe if you're new. Also, hit the like button. Feel free to share this. Most of all, to everyone watching, have a wonderful day or night. Nikki Steve signing off, and I'll see you next time.